All right. So as he leads you through the courtyard, a familiar figure intercepts you with an arrogant smile. My father has matters well in hand. We'll be sure to send for you and the rest of the fish folk once we've determined what's best for them. And he gives kind of a sly, shit-eating grin.
I'd like to reach out a hand to him and say, I'd like to thank you and your father for everything you did to help the town.
He is... Give me an insight.
Oof.
A 5. Because we don't do crit fails on skill checks, it is a 5.
Can I give him a bardic inspiration, or it's too late?
You gotta do that before he uses the roll. Yeah, he's taken aback, but the sheet-eating grin kind of fades a little bit, but you feel it's still there. You feel like he doesn't really care about your thanks. Well, that's all well and good, but why don't you just wait outside the council chambers and let my father do what he does best, you know, as we are nobles, after all.
I'm going to say to him, from one noble to another, we've been through hell in that town, and I'd like to offer him some whiskey and tell him that this has helped me get through it.
Sure, he is going to... Oh, which bottle are you giving him, Padraig?
The whiskey of everything from every orifice.
Oh my god! You know what? He is going to insight check you.
Can I touch his... Oh, can I... Oh, never mind.
Do I need to make a deception roll?
Yes.
I'm going to glance at the bard. As I
So
pull
I'm going to touch his shoulder and give him a bardic inspiration die.
Do you say anything when you do this, or you're just gonna touch him and, you know, give him a
I'm
euphoric
gonna
feeling?
whisper. I'm gonna whisper under my breath. May the rich man get what's coming.
Yeah, man. Padraig, give me a roll, and before I say whether it succeeds or not, you can choose to add your bardic inspiration should you wish.
How does that work?
So basically, you do your roll, and if you don't like the roll, before I say whether you succeed or fail, you may roll a
1d6.
1d6 to add it to your roll. 15.
I'll use it.
Sure. Blow that die. 18. He takes the whiskey. And he takes a sip of it. Well, either way, what house are you from as he takes another sip?
I'll tell him, Dear Mata from Palanthus, I'm sure you've got some of my mother's books and my father's maps in your house.
He's doing a check. 20. As he finishes his second sip. Yeah. He recognizes the name. Oh. Well, you know, it is what it is. What makes you think that we have any of your maps?
Everyone who's anyone has my father's maps.
Oh. DM to player, your backstory. Your father was working for Bakaris when he disappeared, right?
No. My father was doing something solo that he had started doing with Ispin, but they got chased out by the Minotaur pirates.
Right,
He
right.
went back to finish the map on his own. Years before that, he had done a job for the Elder Bakaris and never been paid for it.
Right. How many years ago roughly was it that your father was asking for payment and never received?
Probably 2 or 3.
About 2 or 3 years? Damn. Okay.
Yeah, because I was old enough to drink at the table when they had the big family dinners with clients and stuff.
I see. Okay. He's well, you know, I'm not really sure, you know, if my father and you did business, but you know, if there's prominent map makers and so on, as you say, it is likely.
I'm going to take out some of my whiskey and take a swig since he's still holding on to the other bottle.
Okay. Did you want to insight check what he said?
I didn't know this kid existed until he tried to swindle us at the fair. As far as I knew, my father only had business with the elder. This is the kid that tried to screw us over in that game, right?
Yep, and was picking on Juniper. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think I have any reason to believe him after the game. I don't feel a reason to do an insight check.
Okay. So, he sees you take a swig and he says, well, has anybody seen the mayor? We thought that she would be here by now.
We bring ill news. Not everyone made it on the Ripper. And I kind of look down, including the mayor.
Well, then maybe it's best to just, you know, you maybe talk with the council later. We've got my father's in there, and I'm sure he'll be granted, you know, control of the town and the people. You know, once we convince them to help us retake it, of course.
You seek to retake the town?
Well, yes. If Mayor Raven's gone, then it is a good time to get your name well known and earn that glory, as it were.
This is an excellent opportunity. As we were leaving, we noticed a fire had engulfed the town. Perhaps your family would be willing to rebuild it.
That's a great idea.
Rebuild it bigger and better, and I'll make eye contact with him if I can and take another big swig of my whiskey.
Not to be outdone, he takes another swig. Bardor.
I'm gonna. Sorry, go ahead.
Bardor says, "Well, maybe the young Bakaris is right. Maybe we wait to interrupt the. We don't want to interrupt the council meeting, after all. Maybe if we were to wait outside."
Should the council not be the one to be hearing this? Because they would be the one to make decisions, am I wrong?
Show him the head.
And as well, this is the same matter. We wouldn't want to waste their time. We have important information to add. It's the same matter that they should be considering with any of their decisions.
You know what? That is 3 people that just chimed in. So out of those 3, one of you can roll me persuasion at advantage.
Oh, I wasn't trying to persuade Bardor. I was. Is it Braun or Bedveer that has the head?
Bedveer.
I think
Yeah, I was telling Bedveer, show him the head.
I will
Okay.
whip out the head and say to Bardor, we think the council should know who their true enemies are.
Oh my. It's quite a thing you have with you. But yeah, somebody can roll me persuasion advantage. And how long did I say it would take before they started bleeding from every orifice? By the way, after they drank, I'm pretty sure I put a timer on that. For like 20 minutes.
I think I can link it.
You are needing
Who
to make
who are
that
we
roll.
voting to roll?
That's all you.
Alright, very well. Akaris, after having what I believe four gulps out of this now, he kind of feels a little tipsy. He says, "Alright, well, yeah, I think I'm gonna sit down." And you can see him starting to sweat a little bit.
The stat block I have for it just says the bottle can hold 1.5 pints of liquid.
Oh, it doesn't say how long it takes.
No, it's just a glass bottle of every orifice whiskey, 1.5 pints.
And what is your alignment?
Chaotic good.
Not for much longer. It's fucking not. So yeah, he starts sweating and he kind of like stumbles over to a bench in the courtyard and he sits down. And Bardor says, "Well, shall we? You'll follow me."